Hello, hello. Um, I am alone in the voice right now, so we're gonna see if this is gonna go through. Um, there are some pretty nasty storms where I am. Um, sweet. Oh, right. There we go. You get this one final thing going. Yeah, I'm not actually, hello, friends. How do I sound? I'm gonna... How do I... Ah, well, who cares? I'll just keep an eye on it, so I know when or if someone's coming in. Well, now I wonder if we canceled and I didn't know, which would be quite funny. There we go. Hello.
Hello, where is everybody?
That is what I was just wondering. As I couldn't help but notice, I was the only one here on time. Did we cancel and I didn't know?
Yeah, I was gonna come in and say that I might be a couple minutes late, but I don't know if that's even gonna be like a problem.
Yeah, I don't.
We decided to split at 3, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We do have some pretty nasty storms going on here, though, so it might end up being like last time again. Huh?
Yeah, sorry.
Hello.
Howdy.
As I was just warning Prue, warning everybody, we have pretty nasty storms here again this week.
Okay. That's probably for the best since
What's wrong?
I'm rather not as prepared as I would like to be for this session.
Did something happen?
I won't say entirely unprepared. Just I may have overcommitted myself on my grandiose plans for a sprawling hex crawl.
Oh, grab like a random aquatic encounter table.
Oh no, I built that one last night, so I have all that squared away. I'm just like maps and like actually having interesting places to explore.
I forgot to throw.
Because like, what's the point of doing a hex crawl if it's just go from point A to point B? You know?
Exploratory platforming, but Dungeons and Dragons. Oh God!
Like some sort of open world role-playing game, perhaps.
Facerig briefly lost my face and then fell way out of alignment, so the avatar was like leaning out of the chair. And I was just sitting upright. Okay, there, I fixed that. That's all fixed. Now I can actually look at things that are happening again. There we go. Okay, let me... Actually, I don't want you to look at the...
The arduous task of turning on my computer, getting Discord set up, and getting on Roll20.
It's cool. We're still waiting on Bill, so...
Yep, I'm...
Kind of figured.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the please wait screen while Firefox takes forever to load for some reason. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm also smoking weed while running around and trying to...
Yo, hold up.
Completely surprising.
Please, please. You're, smoking tobacco.
I mean,
No, that's worse.
it's legal where you all live, right?
Yes,
It's
but
legal here too.
I don't remember the terms of service on it about it. What? Why are you playing big band music in the background?
That's jazz.
Oh, well, all I heard was
really
a brass
hear it.
section.
We can't really
yeah.
hear it.
It's a brass jazz album.
I see.
Why though?
Because he likes jazz.
Oh,
Shut up.
this. Oh, the lighting
I
is.
find it relaxing.
Oh, the lighting is doing weird things.
It looks like velour.
Is the lighting doing?
It's okay. So if you, I don't know how to describe what it's doing. It's like it's on a separate layer and it's only scrolling the bottom. It's only scrolling the actual world map, and the lighting is staying fixed.
Yeah, it sounds like roll 20. I'd also
Bizarre.
say don't get too attached to this map.
Oh, I'm
Because
just.
after I made this one, I went back and referred to the overworld map and decided to actually make the island, match shape it's supposed to be.
If I zoom out, I can see the whole island.
Surprise, pro.
But if yeah,
Okay.
it's completely. Oh, this.
Hey, look, there's
Yeah.
a tiny little smudge here in the middle.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. That sure
Sam.
is a bot. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
But why shouldn't we go into the hole, Gar?
Cause the hole. Oh, I didn't come out of the please wait screen. Okay, oops. I'm really good at this. I'm professional.
Whatever.
I want to remind you that I'm a Twitch affiliate, and technically Twitch would pay me if they weren't an evil corporation.
Isn't evil corporation kind of redundant?
Well,
I
yeah,
was gonna say, isn't that the way of the world?
that is redundant. You're right. I just like to say the words evil corporation. It has like a little extra punch to it.
It does.
They like to think of themselves as amoral.
Yeah, they're free market or whatever.
I, for one, am an advocate of people finding ways to express themselves. So you go ahead and call them whatever you want.
I do. It's like the only thing that keeps people looking at my Twitter account is how angry I get on the internet.
Yay.
Yay. Alright.
We all in game now?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want y'all to take a good long look at that map that you're on,
Uh-huh.
and then
I'm-
completely fucking forget about it because we're on this map instead.
Yay!
Well, good, because the new map isn't busted.
A distinct lack of dynamic lighting because roll 20.
This island
Genuinely,
has a little mini island.
genuinely anyway, fuck dynamic lighting.
And a tiny hole full of water.
Like
That might
I
be-
like the idea of dynamic lighting, like, and it definitely has its place in like narrow dungeons and whatnot, and places with interesting terrain.
Yeah.
But, like, you spent however long coloring this shit, and we can't see into the middle of it because lighting. Also,
I'm gonna tell you a
dynamic lighting's
secret,
stupid.
Sarah.
Fill
I-
tool?
I say I just set up a bunch of textures and then scribbled.
Yeah.
Like, just make a full layer that's just whatever texture, and then set up some interesting layer blending options, and then layer masks.
Don't
Those sure are words that I know, yep.
you know what I think?
I'm using all the tools at my advantage to make things look nice with a minimum amount of effort on my part, which is good because I'm still like 40 maps in the hole for this goddamn thing.
And you know what I think? You shouldn't discount the work you do.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not discounting the work I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, it's perhaps not as labor intensive as people may
Honestly,
think.
that's kind of the skill you have to work up with as online D&D DM, is just building good-looking maps that are really simply.
Yeah.
You could just have a different layer for each terrain type, and then just jump on the mask layer and draw your shapes as you want. Do it.
Anyway, which one of these directions
Easy.
looks like our objective?
Yep. So, before we start moving, I do want to at least go over the general hex crawl rules we'll be using.
Okay.
Do you use the same map for each? The same file for each map?
Usually I'll have them as separate files, but I'll copy the texture layers over just so I can reuse them for a consistent appearance when I remember.
Oh, okay. So you do have like the same texture layers for all of your maps. It's just alternating which one's shown where.
Yeah. All right, so each hex is going to be an hour of travel because these are not huge islands. It doesn't make much sense for it to be a day.
Okay.
So, usually about 8 hours of travel per day. Each hex moved is a random encounter roll, chance of random encounters based on the terrain, and blah, blah, blah. You can also set different travel paces if you want. So if you're in a hurry, you can cover a hex in half an hour, but get 2 random encounter rolls. If you're, looking to avoid things, you can go slowly. It takes 2 hours to get through a hex, but each hex or each it's 1 roll per 2 hexes. Basically, just general stuff, but
Stuff and things.
stuff and things.
I'm not afraid of combat, so let's get into us. So we wash ashore upon this island.
Yep, you set ground there. Your dinghy is 100% intact.
I'll be right back.
I said a funny word. Now Gar has to go leave and laugh.
What word did you say?
Dinghy.
Yeah.
Just blathering as loud as they can in the hallway.
Ding. I'm sorry.
My noisy ass
You don't need
chair.
to apologize for dinghy being a funny word.
Yeah, dingy is a funny word.
All right, so
Dingy.
let's move this onto map layer. What the hell did Roll20 just do?
What did Roll20 just
What
do?
you
Oh, fuck, I forgot to silence my phone.
Okay.
Because of course,
I say, and part of what I've been doing as well is having zoomed in
while I'm busy.
maps for areas of interest. So, just a lot of time coming up with the geography of the area rather than doing anything interesting with what is here. But regardless.
Oh my god, it's a deserted island. Let's look for treasure.
I mean, yeah, let's just look for an X on the ground. That's how that works, I think.
Yeah, X always marks the spot.
That's how pirate treasure works. We look for an X, and then we dig there, and there's just a box full of goodies. Probably also something about skeletons.
Ooh.
I mean, there's always something about skeletons.
Pirates and skeletons seem to go together like like pickles and cheese.
Yeah, let's make our intentions clear by making a flag that has our like insignia. And since we're after bones, we're gonna use like a skull and a handful of
That's already
bones.
too much work. Can't we just wander around until we find it like we usually do?
Alright.
Alright, so I will say that there is a point of interest not too far inland. Appears to be some ruins.
Weird.
Wait, is everyone saying something I'm not?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, I'm just narrating what would be on the map. What probably should be on the map, but is not on the map right now.
So around here?
Yeah.
We'll go S13.
Yep.
What is it? What is this point of interest?
Again, it appears to be some ruins that you can see, toppled over columns, moss growing on everything.
Archadel's now rubbing her hands together like a supervillain.
All right. So, I guess all that's left to do now is for someone to pick up the token and move.
Archdale immediately beelines for the ruins.
There we go. It's
I'm
a
gonna
little.
follow after Artie,
It's one of those little old pillar things.
chasing her down and making sure she doesn't get caught up into trouble.
Don't make me draw things. I have a
roll
mouse.
reversal.
Don't worry, I'll draw.
Okay,
Roll reversal.
Okay.
88 and 82.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Means I rolled twice for random encounters. Because you moved 2 hexes. So here we are.
Hey, look, a person!
A statue, in fact. But
Oh.
trying to take a token and make it entirely gray. Roll 20.
Oh, good old roll 20.
Yeah, the tinting is really inconsistent in roll 20.
A thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that.
Thing which I must investigate.
Oh, God. I forgot she likes archaeology.
So should we be picking up a leather vest and a whip?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, and also
My
that's.
flaw. I'd risk too much to uncover a lost bit of knowledge. This case seems to be falling in a hole or breaking an ankle.
And that's as far
So-
into that theme as you're allowed to get before we get a
You
DMC.
really like grave robbing, don't you?
I didn't say I wanted to take anything. I just want to learn about it.
I mean, isn't it technically still grave robbing if you're digging it up?
No, that's just desecration. But
No.
nothing appears to be
I mean, that-
digging up here.
I mean, does robbing is robbing? Can you rob a dead person?
Well, you can rob
Can
a
the dead-
grave.
Their
Like, can the
family
dead
and their
person
heritage
call
and
the
stuff.
dead people police and have you arrested and thrown into dead jail?
I mean, that's called being dead.
Are there like runes and stuff on the exposed stone?
Not on most of the stone. There's probably something interesting on the statue, though, on account of it being a big old statue.
Okay.
The statue, by the way, depicts a woman in robes with ankle-length hair. She is holding something up above her head. Appears to be some sort of orb.
I want to get really close to the orb. Does it look like it's part of the statue?
It looks like it's part of the statue, though made of a different material. Like it is
No.
it is definitely more like crystalline than stone. And why the hell do all these YouTube downloads have like 4 minutes of silence on the end of everything?
To
So they
fool
can
the.
escape copyright. It's the copyright.
Yeah, it's to skip the copyright bots.
F that noise. That's what I downloaded Audacity for.
Yeah, pretty much.
Archidel is circling the statue and making a sketch of it.
Gravel Spots is looking at the orb intently to see, perhaps. So it's not a separate piece. It's just different material.
It's not a separate piece. No, it is a slightly green, kind of grass green tinted crystalline orb.
I tap on it.
It makes a beautiful ringing sound.
Ooh, Archidel notes that down.
And also smells faintly of flowers.
She notes that down as well.
It smells like flowers. Why does it smell like flowers? It's a rock.
This
That's-
may be a kind of shrine to some kind of grass goddess or something. Some kind of plant goddess. Ooh, plant goddesses!
How
I-
realistic is this statue?
Not like it. It looks to be, have been crafted
Sculpted
like
even?
carved out of granite.
Okay.
Yeah, but like Michelangelo carved stuff out of marble that looked transparent, so you know.
Sorry, enough D&D games where stone statues are like littering the ground have given me kind of bit of unease around them.
Well, yeah, but this one's clearly a different situation.
Right.
She's examining the materials and looking for any like maker's marks or anything.
Nope, no maker's marks that you can see. Although there is a small plaque at the base.
Uh-huh.
Is it covered in grime?
Nope,
No.
nope, not covered in grime. I mean, there's some grass growing up in front of it, so you have to brush that aside. But it appears that this is a statue of the goddess Syrinx.
Just a moment. Bill?
Aha!
Bill?
Yeah, sorry, because nobody's home. I'm trying to keep an eye out for my grandmother, but let me just throw one ear on. Sorry.
I'm going crazy. I'm sorry.
There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm good.
Let me adjust.
I'm not making scribbling gestures in my hand. Nope.
Aren't you actually scribbling?
Arjanel is, but I'm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. That's what you're talking about.
Are you taking this TTRPG and turning it into a LARP?
Let's just move swiftly along.
Well, seeing as I'm sitting in a comfy chair and just like making abstract scribbling motions in my hand with my other hand.
Gravel Spots is alright. I think we're at the point where it's time to, let's see. You learn its properties, how to use them. Spells
Let's
are
look for any
effective.
gaps in the floor. See if there's any sort of.
I'm going to give Identify a shot, actually. Oh wait, nope. I clicked the wrong button. I can just hold my hand on top of it for a full minute, right?
Sure.
Quiet?
Okay.
Things are quiet?
I'll be looking around for any trails, pathways, or footprints.
I turned things up a bit. It shouldn't be quiet anymore.
Okay. So, Trex is casting Identify, presumably on the orb or on the statue as a whole.
Yeah, the statue.
Okay. Alright, so there don't appear to be too much in the way of tracks around here. A few wild animals, but that's about it. The statue itself is faintly magical. It doesn't seem to have any particular spell associated with it. More of lingering divine essence, I guess.
Nothing, no spells currently acting on it?
Nope, just, sort of lingering.
Was it created by a spell?
Well, I'll say yes. Magic was definitely used in the creation of the statue.
Which spell?
Craft stone, maybe? I don't know.
I'm reading the text of Identify. The item was created by a spell. You learn which spell created it.
Okay, I don't know, is shape stone a spell?
That would be.
Stone shape.
Yeah.
Stone shape.
Pretty sure stone shape is that.
If you're talking about transmuting stone from one state to another,
Yeah.
that's transmutation.
Yeah.
Yeah, stone shape does exactly that.
Yep. Okay. So yes, you catch a faint whiff of stone shape on top of the, again, generally lingering divine essence. You also, while you're standing there with your hand over it, happen to notice there's another plaque on the back.
Oh. What does that say? I'll endure the back pain to lean over.
Yep, this one has an embossed engraving of an old man with a long beard wearing robes.
Okay.
Carved above the man is this. Did that show? There we go.
Yeah.
Dumb do you
It
think
is
we
on
are?
the tip of the nose.
I immediately
What
touched my
else? What
nose
was
with my free finger. Eh?
Archidel gently boops the statue.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the image on the plaque a little bit closer. Well, no, I'm casting a fucking spell. Someone else do it.
I'll look at the image on the plaque a little closer because that's the sort of thing I'd do.
Yep, the image on the plaque resembles the sort of 8-bit old man who would hang around in caves giving out wooden swords to young elves.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh?
Hmm. But it doesn't. I don't. Now you've got me like twisting my head to see if I see a shape anywhere.
I less gently boop the statue's nose.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Break the statue open.
No, that seems like a real bad idea.
It
Also,
seems like it's
might
been
be
here
quite
for a long time.
difficult. Yeah, on account of it.
everything else here is broken except this statue. Is this statue in perfect condition?
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that seems kind of weird. I mean, given that it's like, it's clearly got something going on. I mean, there's some god nonsense in here. It was made by someone, you know, who was too lazy to chisel it. That's all I could pick up. Oh, and there's a plaque on the back that says the secret's in the tip of the nose, but we just, you know, looked at that with the old man there. Not sure what's with that. Now, I immediately assumed that that meant that something around here looks like a face.
Two things look like a face. There's also your own.
I already touched my own nose and nothing happened. That was my first thought. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they knocked me out, stuck something up my nose, erased my memory of the incident, and put me back before anyone noticed I was gone. But there was nothing in there, so it's not that.
Yeah. GM points out that the pattern of, you know, cobblestones on the ground appears to be very weathered, and therefore would not likely be what the message is referring to.
Where is he, by the way? Is he back? He's back there.
Yep.
So he's like shouting at us. I know.
Look, just because, you know, his token is still back at the start doesn't mean he hasn't moved.
By the way, all this running around I'm making Arjanelle do, she's actually doing.
Okay,
believe it.
there's so we have a statue with a face, but nothing happens when we fiddle with its nose. Is the statue's head inclined in a specific direction?
I mean, she, I guess, generally appears to be looking up. You know, possibly at the orb she's hoisting overhead.
Yeah. Orb.
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 Does she have nostrils?
G-
Carved
Oh
in?
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, she does not.
Okay.
Orb.
Okay.
Oh,
Like one of those
orb.
Greek statues.
Orb. Nose. Orb. Flowers.
Orb.
It smells like flowers.
What?
The-
What?
the
Fla-
or-
are there any flowers around here?
The orb smells like flowers.
The orb does smell like flowers, but all you see around here for plant life are grass and moss.
That's weird. Considering how much water.
That is a little weird, isn't it? Maybe
And
there's
also,
flowers we can't.
Something about that particular orb makes Autumn feel slightly uneasy.
Yeah, I don't like this place. We should continue on.
Is something bothering you? All of a sudden? Like, what's going on? It's just an
Well-
orb.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's just an orb. It's a statue somebody left out in the middle of nowhere.
How, actually, here's a good question. How, is it like affixed to the ground?
Yes,
Okay.
it's on a pedestal.
And even though I already got the answer, Grobblespots is going to try to tug the orb free.
It doesn't come free.
Okay, that's not going anywhere. But it smells like flowers. Something about the smell is important.
Right. Well.
At least it's not crimson fish juice again.
Mhm.
Oh, so much fish juice.
Growlspot starts pacing around the clearing, sniffing the air.
Wait. Speaking of nose, is my nose still broken?
Let's say no.
I mean, you haven't used a healing spell on it, have you?
Yeah, but he also hasn't lost any hit points, has he?
I'm pretty sure I used Cure Wounds on him at some point.
Oh, okay.
After you wrenched it more out of shape.
Yeah, it could be a crooked nose now.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Now, maybe the secret is in my nose.
I mean, I guess I'll spin that question around back to you, Otto. Is your nose still crooked?
Slightly.
Okay.
Oh, it's right. It's raining now. Anyway, Archidel rummages through her spell component pouch and takes out a handful of dried flower petals and offers them to the statue. Now,
You get the sense that something should be happening. Like, you definitely feel the petals trying to do something, but nothing happens.
alright. Hey,
Uh,
Autumn, do you still have flowers in your hair?
Yes, but don't pick it. It can be painful.
Alright, do you have any flowers that you can lend me?
No, do I look like I'm made out of flowers?
Kind of.
Very?
Alright, well, the flowers on my wrist are still alive, so I hold that out.
Yep, you feel them, resonating a little bit with the statue, but again, nothing. It's like the statue is just running off of whatever residual batteries were left when it was installed,
Okay.
and doesn't have enough power anymore to actually do anything.
Maybe there's some way we can give it a boost.
Let me see here.
I don't have Arcana.
No, but you do have bardic knowledge, right?
Yeah, that's just a basic. It would just be a bonus to the roll if I remember correctly. Jack of all trades covers that, I think. Let me double
I
check.
cast plant growth on the grass around its feet.
Which
Okay.
version of plant growth? The
This one.
8-hour version or the 1-action version?
Okay, let me see here.
Let's see. For the
Alright, I guess. Alright, guys. 8 hours then.
Okay, yeah, that's represented by Jack of all trades.
Yeah, okay. So I will say, if anyone wants to make a religion or history roll here to see what they may know about the goddess Syrinx.
Hey, I'm good at history.
All right.
I'm casting a spell.
Yep. So, reading the name and seeing the effigy, it kind of brings back a few memories. You remember that hearing that Syrinx was an older goddess associated with, nature and the seasons and all that.
Huh. Okay.
Nothing about her being, venerated on the plane of water, but I guess it would make sense that, nature-y islands like this would worship a goddess of nature. You also get the feeling that, probably the floweriness is a result of this being her spring aspect.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
with
right.
the blooming and the green and the orb high up representing the start of the year and all that jazz.
Growlsots just fucking rattles all this stuff off as it comes to him, too. Without even, like, he has this, like, glazed look in his eyes, too.
The statue's of an elf, right? Yeah.
I mean, vaguely elfy
Elfy.
looking goddess.
Well, I mean, at least this island will have lush plant growth for the next year.
I think... Okay, this is crazy. But I think this is, like, one of 4 pieces. I don't think it's supposed to work on its own.
Well, darn.
Like, there's probably 3 more of these somewhere. You know, because seasons...
Makes sense.
Yeah, it has been 4 seasons ever since the 5th season has been banished.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Oh,
Fifth
God
season?
damn it.
I mean, I don't know. Technically, it was the 4th season that got canceled, and we're on the 5th season now. But
What is that referring to specifically?
As in, like, seasonal television?
Yeah. Yes.
well, a combination of that, and also we basically jumped straight from 3.5 to 5th edition.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
By the way, in case you were curious as to why the story is set in the 5th age,
I get it now.
Okay, so can I cancel my spell then?
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. We'll say that Gravel Spots was able to recall the info, and you just couldn't concentrate to start the spell while he was rambling.
Alright, well, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like a...
I guess we'll have to look for summer, fall, and winter statues.
I mean, assuming that this is related at all to what we're doing. This could just be like a cool, weird thing we found. But we should keep our eyes open. Maybe something good will happen if we find all of them and figure out what to do with them.
Yes. Yes, maybe something good will happen.
If you collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen.
Shut up, and also I hate you.
I do check every square of the island for any minimetals.
Yep, you do not find any right here.
Okay.
Any what?
Mini metals.
Oh, mini metals. Okay.
There are no drawers to hide those things in, no barrels to smash.
But they're on the floor in unmarked tiles sometimes.
What game is this?
Multiple of the Dragon Quest games
Oh
have...
yeah, I remember now. But I was thinking that was it. But like,
Did
the
I-
only game Dragon Quest game I've seen is Dragon Quest 8.
Which has them.
Yeah,
Yes,
and it's
but-
nice about them.
But there are not such things as squares.
Well, I
mean,
guess...
technically in D&D there aren't such things as squares either. That's just a convention because we happen to be using a square grid battle mat for everything.
Okay. You're a
Yeah.
convention because we happen to be using a square grid battle mat for everything.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we're done here for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want like a more thematic experience, you could try going with like an isometric map and do things that way.
I'm gonna look for more ruins. Come, friends, we must find more. Archanel has sort of a crazed light in her eye.
Oh God.
Yay, robbing dead people.
I'm not robbing them. I'm just looking for them.
Oh, right. We can't actually rob dead people because they can't complain.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, Otto.
You know what? With Otto on this one. If we're gonna be going through the effort of digging through the bones of dead people, we might.
We
as well
haven't found
take
a
some
grave so
treasure.
far. We found a temple with a statue. That's the only person-like thing we've found.
Okay, but when we do, I'm definitely gonna take whatever I can fit in my pockets.
Sorry, I'm a terrible person.
You're a rogue. It's expected.
Besides, what are the dead people gonna do? They're gonna complain to me that I'm stealing their stuff?
Hey, Otto, you know,
Considering the Egyptian government yells at the British government for having stuff from their dead people in their museums.
Otto, Otto, buddy, pal, ghosts are a thing.
I love when you do that.
Listen, if a fucking deader comes around here to haunt me, I'm gonna chase its ass right back to the ethereal plane and kick it.
Well, you will, but you know, you think Otto can stab a ghost?
I can try.
Maybe? I met a fighter once who could
Maybe I think I'd stab a ghost.
leave whip marks on a animated suit of armor. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that was the guy that was also throwing around Molotov cocktails while cackling about holy water. I don't trust that guy.
No, this is a different guy. Last I heard, he was going to Barovia.
Oh.
And he was never heard from again.
That crazy guy. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yes!
Alright. Alright, drag player token to Island 1 map.
Sorry.
Darn it, I wish I had Farsight. Do I have Farsight?
I mean, if you prepared it.
I have Longstrider. Oh, locate object.
Do we need a copy of the object we're looking for.
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. Okay.
I mean, I guess you could just search for any, like, skeletal legs?
I'm going to look for a statue that is similar to the one that we just saw. That is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Since the direction within 1,000 feet.
Yep. So I'm going to. You don't sense one within 1,000 feet.
Darn.
My camera loses me when I...
So all we have right now is secret is in the tip of the nose.
Yeah.
Hey. This thing kind of looks like a nose.
You kind of look like a nose.
Kind of looks like an upside down nose.
I guess it could kind of be. I don't know. That seems like a stretch. He did say he just scribbled it together.
I see forest. I'm going to try to head off towards the forest. To the south.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, not gonna leave her alone.
I don't know. If I were a summer goddess, I'd want to hang out on the beach, but you know.
She's a spring goddess.
Yes,
What
No,
do you think?
she's a
s-
nature
season.
goddess. She's a seasonal goddess. So if I was a seasonal goddess in my summer aspect, I'd want to hang out on the beach. But I wanted to say that shorter.
If I was a summer goddess, I would be like fighting in gladiatory arenas.
And that's why you're not.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Because that's what summer is like, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
So that, I guess you had an idea with the tip of the nose looking thing. I'm not entirely sold, but I could buy it.
Is that a nose? Looks more like a beak.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But, you know, on some animals we'd call that a nose. Like on a tapir or something. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We go over there and we find out that we die or something?
So the worst that happens is you roll 16 random encounters, and then you get there and it's like, sorry, but I don't have a map for that area because it was just random scribbles.
Nah.
That said, it is not just random scribbles. I do have a map for that area.
Okay, so I guess we're heading in that area.
I also have a map for a few other areas on the island, should you wish to explore them.
No, I'm gonna move one hex at a time, and we'll resolve them. The random encounter.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just give me 1 second here to finish up.
That is if Roll20 doesn't randomly delete them.
It's cool. I keep them saved on my hard drive so I can just upload them as needed. Alright. You are not ambushed by monsters.
That's good.
Next square.
Yep. Still no monsters.
I'm gonna mark our path so far.
Yep. Alright, so now we're at hour 4. You're getting deep into the woods now. Ooh. Shit. Of course you get into a random encounter in the woods when I don't actually have a woods random encounter map, so you know what? We'll just pretend that this coastline looking thing is totally woods.
That's
I've played enough Final Fantasy games.
Save settings. Alright. So plop you all down on here. Make sure you're on the right layer.
It has been a while since we had a fight.
Okay. So let's do
You know, honestly, I've had longer loading times in the original Skies of Arcadia. The fucking Dreamcast version. Where you could tell you got into a random encounter because well before you did, because the disc would start spinning very loudly.
the Xenogears effect.
Sometimes up to 30 seconds before you actually got the encounter.
Man.
So you just wander around the area.
Is it any worse than Mega Man X5 and 6, where they had to have a loading screen for their loading screen?
No. I think only, like, Sonic 2006 got that bad.
Alright. Okay, so While ambling about the island, you stumble across a group of freaky fish people.
Ooh, fish.
Freaky fish people. Oh, Sahagin? 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 I never know how to pronounce that word.
Tritons?
No, these are freaky fish people, not like...
Not hot
Fish
fish
people?
people. Tritons
Not-
are hot
not what?
fish people.
Oh, hot fish people.
Or do you speak fish? Try to reason with them.
I do?
I think so.
Don't you?
Do I? Why would I speak fish?
You're a druid. I thought that's what druids do.
Yeah, right?
I speak to fish. These appear to be humanoids.
Do you speak Aquan?
No? If that's a thing? I don't have any oceans where I live.
We're on the plane of water.
Why,
That's-
so why would I have learned Aquan?
Because that's the language of the plane of water.
Who would I have learned it from?
You're...
Aquan is just a dialect of primordial. If you learn the secrets of the
Let me
elemental
see.
planes from your master, you might be able to speak it.
Well, I hear battle music, so I don't think these guys are up for talking. I don't appear to have any language proficiencies.
I accidentally put a dot
Oh, I do.
on Growlspots.
I have proficiencies in Common, Druidic, and Elvish.
Alright, let's see.
I also have very low charisma, so I don't think I'll convince them not to fight us.
Yeah, these freaky fish people apparently do not speak anything you can understand. In fact, they don't even speak Aquan.
Oh, what do they speak?
Sahuagin.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
They
Also,
speak monster.
They can also speak shark.
I also don't speak that.
Do sharks talk?
Sometimes.
No.
No. But they can listen to Sahuagins.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we're on land. Alright,
Well,
okay,
diplomacy
can
has
we roll-
failed.
Can we roll initiative?
Nah.
I will roll initiative. Whoops. Nope.
Diplomacy
it.
has failed, so there's
Hang on.
only
Is
one
that-
option left.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'll add you to the thing.
Thank you.
Select a token. Okay. I've had worse rolls. I'm not going to complain about above 10.
Autumn?
Alright, let me grab my token. Do the vanish. Yes.
You apparently rolled your dice in Nolish.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I sure did.
Nolish rolled a 16 on initiative.
It's because that Nolish and Gravel spots are right next to each other. Oops.
It's alright.
Okay.
I
Alright.
just like pointing out funny things.
Yeah.
Otto, there's freaky fish people off to the southwest.
Okay.
And they're making weird gill noises at you with sharp teeth.
Alright, this guy, I am going to insightful fighting him. Where is my insight?
Let's see.
And that fucking sucked.
Now. He doesn't have anything in bluff, so this might... If he also rolls a net, nope.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, wow. Ripping fucking shit, my dude.
Okay, he's just gonna get an arrow in the face for the moment.
Tricky freaky fish people.
Rip in fucking shit, my dude.
11.
Nope. He just kind of stands there and, bounces the arrow off of his chest scales.
We've been playing Fire Emblem, and Jeff has been describing the dude characters as bouncing stuff off their pecs.
Yeah, that's about right. Thanks to the way the animation's lined up, it's usually like an attack usually lands around the chest.
Also, the archers all aim for the enemy's crotch.
Yes.
They're
Yes,
dick shooters.
Three Houses is just filled with dick-seeking arrows. It's hilarious.
I
No
mean,
matter the height of the arrow man, of the bowman or woman,
Or
Yeah.
the target. Like, it is a crotch-seeking missile. It's fantastic.
yeah.
it's probably
I
because
think it happened to a dude sitting on a dragon.
I think it's probably because that's where the rigging has centered the model.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the center of the model, and so...
Or they set it up that way so that there can be like short models that still like you don't have that situation like in some sprite-based games where like I think it was cavalrymen would try to stab short characters with their lance and it would just go right over their head and still do damage.
Yep.
Little animation errors like that.
Yeah.
We don't shoot the horses.
No.
Also, they probably made the center of mass the crotch because it's funny.
Well, also
Also
because
because
it's the center, roughly the
center.
center of the model, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, the southeasterly most Sahuagin there.
What's fun is if you hover over them in the turn order, it'll highlight them.
Yeah. It highlights them on your screen too. Okay, so
Yep.
this one.
Neat.
I can just park my mouse there and it'll show me whose turn it is.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it highlighted that for you guys too. Okay, that's cool.
I didn't realize that either.
Roll20. It has a lot of cool features it never tells you about.
Because it sucks.
Alright. So this one, you know, moves her hands around in some weird motion and conjures a three-pronged spear of light.
That's fancy.
Hey, Jem, don't you have that trident of fish command? I mean, it won't work on these guys, but...
Oh,
And then
yes.
with another gesture, she hurls it straight at Otto.
How can we tell it's a she?
Oh, thank God, that does not hit.
Because they're called Sahuagin Priestess.
Okay.
So I'm just rolling with it.
She's
All right.
wearing a kelp skirt.
That's how you define gender, whether they're wearing skirts or not.
She
I'm
has-
thinking of how else.
She has a little pin on her chest.
She's wearing... She's a different color than if she were male. There.
She politely introduced herself before combat and said that her pronouns are she and her, so...
Okay.
Yeah. She's wearing one of those little pins.
Yeah, one of those she/her pins. Okay, I can dig it.
Yes, it is pinned to the kelp skirt.
Weird that it's in common, but
I know, the language that they don't even speak. Alright, Autumn.
Okay.
Maybe I just have a priestess sense. I don't know.
Well, somebody's attacking my friends.
well, someone's attacking Otto.
Someone's
Otto is
attacking.
ostensibly her friend.
Someone's attacking our piggy bank.
Yeah, he's emergency funds.
God damn it!
Let's see. And I need to clear 40 feet to get to them.
Yeah, I mean, the rocks count as... The gray stuff counts as difficult terrain, but I'm pretty sure one of your ranger abilities is you ignore the hell out of difficult terrain, so...
Yeah, I'm just nimble enough when I step across the smooth rocks.
That's kind of Ranger's thing.
Yeah. You may also notice that I'm making 0 rolls for getting lost or anything like that.
I mean, she's a ranger. She always knows exactly where she is.
We have both a Ranger and a Druid. If we get lost, it's because both of you are dead.
I'm going to planar warrior and then shoot one of my arrows at this guy right here.
All right.
I know he hasn't acted yet, so I get advantage. And he's not my favorite enemy, unless Sahagin are elementals.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
They are neither undead nor elementals. They are, in fact, humanoids. But they're their own humanoid subgroup. All
Are
right.
they monstrous humanoids?
Nope, just regular humanoids. Anyway, that is a hit. For
13
damage. Okay, probably ought to go back to the select tool so I'm not measuring things.
I do that all the time. Thanks for the reminder.
Me too. I was very confused on Thursday as to why I couldn't click on anything. It was like, so I was still in the measuring tool.
Alright, and that's your turn?
No, I've got another arrow just set up.
Oh, right, yeah, because multiple attacks.
Yeah.
I always forget about that sort of thing. Well, since none of them are Tarrasques.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Alright. Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn. Bonus
Okay.
action, both of my attacks.
Okay.
everything.
Artie.
Listen.
Yep, so the one who threw the trident at Otto.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not nice. Damn.
Yep. Your arrow goes flying off into the woods.
Return to your home, my little friend. I don't know. Most arrows are made of wood.
Well, I'm glad that Artie and I had the same idea. As Growlsauce is going to go over here, take careful aim, and by careful I mean not careful at all aim, and just Eldritch Blast. Here, that is a hit
Yep.
for 9 force damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Was that to the one in front or the priestess?
The priestess, the one that shot a trident at
Yep.
Otto. All right, here's the second
Yep,
one.
still up.
Excuse me.
An 11.
11 does not hit.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to do the thing. I feel like doing the thing is a good idea. So I'm gonna reduce my bardic inspirations by 1, and everyone get your reaction move and your bonus 8 temporary hit points.
Get y'all hit points.
Cool. I put my bow away and move forward.
I'm going to remember that I'm a spellcaster.
And at the time of casting, yeah, that would have hit Gem as well. Good, excellent. Let's move in.
All right.
That's my turn.
So I love how the initiative like number goes from 16 to 8.
Yeah, the gap there is pretty pronounced.
All right. So this time. All right. So yeah, this guy here suddenly finds himself surrounded, and is less than thrilled.
Surrounded by swords. It's like
So
that.
many stabby things.
It's like that meme with the cat and all the knives pointed at it.
Yep.
Making the Loki face.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the face of a little shit who knows exactly what he's done to deserve this.
Yep. So this guy here is holding a glaive.
Oh.
Not
And
a deep arm.
Not a guisarm, not a halberd.
Not a glaive guisarm?
Nope, not a glaive, guisarm, glaive.
What about a guisarm glaive?
Oh my god.
Back to Corbin.
You know, like he lives deep underwater. He has to scrounge whatever pole arms he can get, and this time he's got a plain vanilla glaive.
Ah,
Like he rolled shitty on the pole arm randomizer.
not a Rand SWAT. Damn.
I know. Anyway, he's gonna swing once at Autumn and once at Otto.
Fair.
Autumn, what is your AC?
My AC is 18
All right.
with my drawn.
Yep. So that's 2 whiffs.
Feels bad.
Feels super bad.
It's a good song.
So GM here is going to spend his normal movement to I guess stand here. And he's going to swing his axe at the one who hasn't moved yet. Because it really looks like the others are, you know, not going to be too much of an issue at the moment. God damn.
Ah.
Yeah, so the first one gets parried by the guy's shield, and the other one just glances off his armor.
Animated graphics. Maybe that's...
Because that guy's heavily armored. Who knew?
I mean, you know, sometimes it happens.
It does. Alright. Priestess B's turn. Oh, that's a 2nd level spell. Okay.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Well, no, like, because it... Oh, shit. Does it have to figure out where it is?
Oh, we're getting to the part where I'm going to want to pick up Counterspell.
Alright. So, yes, let me note down that...
Oh. Ah.
Shape. There we go. No, that's no good. All right. Anyway, let's see. So she's going to point at GM and shoot a beam of light out of her fingertips.
Oh.
And GM is going to swiftly sidestep that. All right, now finally the slow guy's turn.
Yeah, he is.
And he is definitely not happy with the barbarian right now.
Okay, so we know these things are priestesses. What are these guys?
They appear to be bodyguards of some sort.
No, I mean, what are they?
Well, this one with the sword here is a blade master, and the other one is a deep diver.
Ah.
The bearded one?
That's too many. Yeah, so this one is the blade master. So that's 2 hits. 4th roll was an auto roll. So GM takes 29 damage.
Jeez.
Gee.
You're ready to patch him up.
Mm-hmm.
And back to the top, Otto.
Okay. Now I can stab. Come on, click that. Okay.
So this is the blade master and this is the deep diver.
21.
21 is a hit.
That guy.
Yep.
That's a lot of
Ah.
dice for not a lot of punch.
You ever just roll bad?
At 19.
Yep, that's still a
That's
decent chunk of damage.
definitely carved part of
I
the
just-
scales out.
Oh, it's because 2 of the dice were 1s. That's why it's 10. That's why it's red.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, priestess here, bares her very shark-looking teeth and goes to attack Otto. And what is your AC, Otto?
16.
All right, so she successfully bites you in the face.
Ow.
Well, that's not fair.
Hey,
Face
I'm
healed
not to be eaten.
Is Jem jealous of other people taking his shtick?
Well, they're just biting face. They're not eating face.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you get the sense that there's some creepy guy, swimming full speed from the main island. More blood!
What?
Remember the guy who wanted Otto's blood for...
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think of it as an island.
City, island city, whatever. Autumn.
Floating shipwreck
Autumn
conglomerate.
is going to continue to focus fire on this guy until he dies.
Fair. That's
Oh wait, that's not supposed to be with advantage.
yeah.
15
So-
and 21.
Say without advantage. So he is the deep diver. So that's 2 hits.
Great.
Pretty good.
All right.
And if that doesn't delete him, I still have a third.
Yep, he's still standing. It's almost like you guys are fighting level approach. Oh god damn it! Never mind.
So there's a feat that I'm gonna
Jesus.
pick up next level called Piercer. It makes it so that when you crit, you roll an extra piercing damage die.
Yep. Yep. Piercer is pretty nuts,
I
especially when combined with the dual wielding rapier build.
I like the way you've spelled mithril there.
I didn't want to say it.
I did.
That's it's a
Is
thing.
there a standardized way to spell mithril?
Yes.
Mithril.
I want to. I just. Okay, look. Yes.
All right. Anyway,
Language
Wait.
is just a social construct.
It's the social construct.
The problem is I've been misspelling it this whole time.
well, it depends on because D&D spells it differently on account of otherwise it would be Tolkien, and they have to not be Tolkien.
Yeah,
There's
I.
mithril in fucking Harvest Moon.
Mithril is a
So-
reoccurring fictional metal like orichalcum or adamantine.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like back in the day, TSR had a lot to worry about from J.R.R. Tolkien, so
Yeah.
they took as many steps as they could to distance themselves.
It is a famously litigious estate.
Yes. Whereas Japan didn't really care, so that's why they had straight up beholders in Final Fantasy 1.
Well, they
Yeah, Christopher Tolkien would have taken all of that to his grave.
they
if he
were
could.
mind flayers too.
They had mind, they also had beholders.
Yeah, I said there were mind flayers too.
Yeah.
Mind flayers, not mind flayers.
Anyway, yep. Already.
Yeah,
Goody goody gumdrops. Let's see. I'm a spellcaster. I should cast spells.
Turn into a shark. They'll never see it coming.
I am on land. This one.
All right. So that is a hit.
Ouch.
No cold damage.
Well, DC 16 Dex save to avoid taking cold damage.
All right.
So he takes the 1 piercing and the 6 cold.
Then it explodes.
Yep. Speaking of exploding,
Yes.
so because GM is also within 5 feet of where the knife exploded,
Oh, sorry.
he also takes 6 cold damage.
Sorry, buddy.
Although, so too does Priestess B here. What's her dex save?
Yeah.
Alright.
When I look over too far, my... Damn, that's annoying.
Alright, Trex.
Yes, it is my turn, isn't it?
Yes, but GM also had temp hit points.
He had them and then got the shit sliced out of him by the Blade Master.
Yeah, he got
oops.
kind of chunked a little bit.
Oh. Oops, sorry, buddy.
Let's
Maybe
see.
I should have Maybe I should have aimed for this one instead. Oh well.
Who cares about being like subtle or doing things the proper way? I'm going to stabulate as hard as I can now that I'm in position. So I'm gonna go after the priestess, because you know I want to prevent that spell casting from being viable at all. So have a rapier shoved in your face.
Yep.
Is it hit?
That hits.
Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8 magical piercing damage.
Yep. She hisses angrily
It's fuck you too.
and oozes blue fluid.
And that's gonna be my deal. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't have a use for. I don't really want to use a bonus action.
All right. So, this guy's turn. Mr. Deep Diver here. He starts blinking.
Oh.
He
Got
starts
something.
blinking in a very, very fascinating pattern. Everyone make me a wisdom save, sorry.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
My mind is a
I'm
skill
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
easily
so-
distracted.
Yeah, this is some super fascinating blinking.
Who taught you how to do that? What the hell?
Why does he even have eyelids?
He's like glowing, blinking.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
he has bioluminescent patches. Like basically, he's not shark person. He's anglerfish person.
Oh no!
Look at him go. Look at him
Yeah,
go.
He's that.
Look at him go.
Don't look at the light, comrades!
Yeah, but like, look at it.
Anyway, GM is gonna pop a rage, real quick, because lots of bonuses apply when he is raging, and then he's gonna try and axe the deep diver down. Just might as well keep on focus firing. All right, that's 2 hits. Alright, that's 4 plus 16, that's 20 damage, okay.
Big
So with a
swings.
mighty bellow, he hacks this guy down where he stops blinking.
Oh.
And also stops moving in general.
Archdale wants to make a note of what color fish people blood is.
This is blue.
Neat! She writes that down on her hand for later. Fish people, blue blood.
Oh, I was staring at that.
Have you watched Kipo and the Wonder Beasts?
I have not. I want to.
Okay.
Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts? Yeah, I have it
Yeah.
saved. But I haven't watched it yet.
Question.
Okay.
Am I still
Yes.
incapacitated because the light's gone?
I'm gonna go with no. The fact that the deep diver is dead means that you are able to shake yourself awake at the very start of your next turn,
Okay.
or perhaps at right now. I don't. I mean,
I
guess
wasn't
there's
sure.
one, but yeah, no, you are no longer incapacitated.
Maybe I should start carrying around a blindfold so I can just avoid shit like that entirely. Could navigate on my excellent hearing.
So anyway, priestess here snarls again, and once more shoots a bolt of light at GM.
No.
Hey,
Only this time, because he's been wounded, she smells blood.
hey, stop that. You stop that right now. Bad fish lady.
Alright. So he gets blasted by the light.
Wom.
Did by the light.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get DMCA'd.
Sorry, I can't help it.
I'm joking about it.
Thank you.
If that bill goes through Congress, I will no longer be joking about it.
So the Blade Master also decides to hone in on the bleeding lizard.
Home in.
Honin is the word.
Yeah.
Hone. Yeah, but no, it's okay. It's accepted, but it's not right.
That's
Hone
bad.
and, like sharpen a blade to focus on.
So that's a 28 plus 9.
That's bad.
That's 37 damage. Yeah. Although he does have resistance to it because he's
Angie.
raging. Yeah.
No, hurt me, I'm angry.
Alright. 8 plus 9. It's 37. Div 2. 18. Yep, so GM is still in the fight. And it's Otto's turn.
Okay.
Otto, would you like to join me in getting rid of this?
Yes, I would very much like to
Yes.
join you. Come on, dice, don't fail me.
Okay, well, that's, yeah.
That's pretty much the exact opposite of the dice failing you.
Aw.
That's 11 plus
Billy
7.
has a delightful giggle, and then he has an evil laugh.
18.
And
Yeah,
we've
that-
just
Then he
heard
has an
both
evil
of them.
giggle.
So that's enough. Otto does that weird sliding backwards thing, leaving after images, while holding out his dagger. And when he is done moving, there just is no more priestess.
Oh,
Not
fun.
only will I join you in this, I will delete them.
Well, I did most of the work on that one.
I'm preparing a healing spell.
I'm
Alright.
cool.
Autumn.
Going to step up and make mincemeat. Does a 12 hit?
That depends on which one you're attacking.
This one.
Nope. So the 12, he deflects that with his shield, but the 21 gets through.
Well, it gives me an opening to stab him underneath.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna follow up from the other side and take advantage of his blind spot.
Yep. But that one glances off his armor.
This dude's tough.
He is tough. Like, there's a reason that in a one-on-one fight with the barbarian, Sahuagin has taken think that's the first hit he's taken all fight, and the barbarian is nearly dead.
I'll
I-
save you, barbarian.
I speak the word heal into my hand and throw it at Jim.
Alright. He looks marginally less bleedy.
Yeah, why don't my healing spells do much ever?
You gotta roll good.
Well, to be fair, healing word is a D4.
Also,
per
yeah,
level. So, like, healing... The point of healing word is that it's super versatile as a, like, someone is down, get them up, because it's ranged and a bonus action.
Hmm.
Cure Wounds is the workhorse.
Yeah, but that is a full action and touch range only.
I forgot.
Yep, so I moved closer.
Yep, and you still have your regular action, because, again, healing word is a bonus action.
Alright, fine, then I guess I'll try a better healing spell then.
You
Here.
can only use one set of spell slots.
Yeah.
Just punch somebody.
Well, you could use a cantrip,
That's true.
but
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Only one proper spell per turn.
yep. Alright, okay. So with a quick flourish of his blade, he deflects the arrow.
Oh darn. That's better than missing completely, I guess.
Alright, Trex.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do the I'm going to do the clever thing. You know, have you ever considered being a sushi chef? Give me a oh shit, I gotta calculate the new save DC for that. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7, so 15. DC 15, wisdom save.
Alright.
And I also have to do that. And if I fail, you fail. Growlspots falls over onto the floor, laughing his fucking ass off at the stupid joke he made at the both of them,
Yep.
actually, because we are above level 6.
You're level 6, so what's interesting here too is the way it's worded. It doesn't require that you share a common language.
Nope, it's Fey magic.
It's Fey magic. Yep. Okay. So both of the fish people just start laughing uproariously. They don't even know why.
This the sight
Like
of Growlspots laughing his ass off is just that infectious.
Yeah, like the hairy one did something, and it's super funny.
Something about tiny tarts.
Tiny Tart's the best.
What?
Alright, that's my one a day.
The material component for Tasha's hideous laughter is a tiny tart.
I can see.
And some feathers, if I remember correctly.
Tiny Tart, yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, if someone started pelting me with tiny tarts while waving a feather around, I'd probably start rolling around laughing too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the way it's worded is, yeah, it's not linguistic. It just perceives everything as hilariously funny.
Intelligence with 4 or less. Unfortunately for me, both of these have actual int scores, so... Darn.
It does mean I'm now useless for a minute.
Yeah. Alright, so GM is going to take the opportunity to break out of attack range now that they can't, you know, follow up. And... oh boy. He drank his only healing potion.
Who knew?
I'll give him another one later after I'm done, you know, laughing at the sushi chef joke.
Yeah. Oh, but if he doesn't attack, he loses rage. Hmm.
They're helpless. Beat the piss out of them.
So yeah, he's gonna go around this side actually, and he's going to do his damnedest to coup de grace the priestess.
At the end of each turn, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Alright. So, incapacitated, just can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah, and the special effect only affects the initial saving throw.
Yeah, okay. But they're not helpless, they're just incapacitated, so this is still against full AC and all that jazz. Alright. So he swings his great axe at the priestess. Dang.
Well, they also fall prone.
Yeah. That's right.
Although I don't know if that matters in this specific role.
Yeah, I don't think so much. All prone. Yeah. Why not? We'll give it one more just to see.
Maybe it's a crit.
Nope.
Ah, well.
So not a double crit, but
It is a crit, just.
Oh, not a good crit.
Yeah.
Not a happy crit.
yeah.
What's the crit you're looking for?
All right. 17 plus 2 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 14 is 35. So yeah, he just fucking decapitates her while she's rolling on the floor.
The most disturbing thing of all is that makes Gravel Spots start laughing harder.
Rolling on my floor, laughing my head off.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of each of its turns. Okay. So the Blade Master now gets his next saving throw, because it's at the end of his turn. Whoops, that should be normal, not with advantage. It matters either way.
Yeah.
All right. Otto.
Okay.
Because he's prone, you have advantage on this.
Oh shit! Hold on.
So roll again.
Sorry.
Oh!
God damn it!
Snake Eyes on a D20.
Snake Eyes on it. Somebody click that.
Wow.
Somebody click that.
Oh, that is both horrifying and epic at the same time.
Oh,
my
you
God.
said the E word though.
I mean,
Horrifying.
this is worth note.
Snake Eyes on a D20.
Ah, that sucks.
Fuck.
Ripping shit, my buddy.
So, the odds of that happening are 1 in 400 exactly. Which makes it sound really not all that special, come to think of it, but...
Yeah, there are.
Shit.
Yeah. So... somehow, like, I guess this guy is just rolling around so viciously that, like, he keeps on rolling out of the way of your knife.
It like turns into
stabbing the ground constantly.
it like turns into like a game of 5-finger fillet, but with the whole guy.
This only makes him laugh harder, by the way.
It makes Gravel Spots laugh harder.
Alright, Autumn.
My failure is everyone's entertainment.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I do best.
And this man's whole Yep.
Gonna end this man's whole existence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to ruin this dude's career.
Yep, alright, so that's took
20.
damage.
23.
Yep. 16 plus, yeah. Alright, and then the 23 also hits.
This is the horrifying reality of fairy magic.
Yeah,
Okay, that was both of them. Okay. So that's 2 instances of damage.
Well, he's prone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still prone.
Yeah, you got advantage on those.
Oh, shit. Let me just re-roll the middle one. See if this would hit.
Nope, that one glances off his armor.
Oh well.
Because turns out this, again, he's wearing full plate. It's nuts.
Ooh.
I don't know how an aquatic thing can get away with wearing fucking full plate, but
I mean, special
that's what the
Sahagin.
stat block says.
Special Sahagin full plate that, like, maybe it's made of crab shells or something.
But if it's shell armor, it's medium armor.
I mean, it might. Maybe it's special metal that doesn't sink. Maybe it's buoyancy neutral.
And I'm just picturing a Sahuagin going into combat with, like, sodium armor.
That's a bad idea.
Well,
Just the best idea.
Well, it would rapidly develop
until
an
the combat
oxide
turns
layer.
aquatic.
It would form an oxide layer and be okay until he got hit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at that point he'd start doing fire damage to anything that grapples him. So it sounds like a really cool magical suit of armor to me.
Anyway, is he dead?
Artie.
Oh, good. Anyway.
Ah, he's not dead. Okay.
Nope, not dead. It is Artie's turn.
Hi.
They're ganging up on the laughing guy, beating him to death.
Don't forget if you're... Okay.
Ah.
Jim, have some more health.
Looks decidedly less bleedy.
Yay!
Still, nope. If this were 4th edition, he would no longer be bloodied.
Oh, good.
Alright. Trex,
All right, my turn
you
passes.
continue laughing.
And then let's try to stop laughing. Nope. This is fine.
So
Krausl's
GM,
like stops laughing for a moment, locks eyes with the Sahagin, and then just starts fucking cackling again.
Yep. So GM cracks his knuckles, grabs a hold of his axe with both hands, and delivers a mighty bellowing war cry.
Okay.
So that one hits.
That was just a guess.
That one misses. And just goes to town on the guy's face.
Ugh. Ugh.
Ow. Ow.
So that's 14.
Ugh.
And 9.
Does the face biting actually end him? No. Wow. Tough boy.
Apparently, he thinks it's the funniest thing he's ever seen, though. Now at the end of his turn. Okay, now he finally stops laughing. Unfortunately, that's the end of his turn, so he's still prone, which means everyone attacking in melee still has advantage. If you'll pardon me for a moment, I think I need to update the combat music a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Where did it go?
This
one of
is
these
what he
playlists.
gets. This is what he gets. Leave us alone next time. Camera.
And this. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Otto.
Okay. Is he still prone?
He is still prone. Yup.
Okay. And there we go.
How very always sunny of us.
All right, that's 24.
And I will be right back.
All right. Autumn. He is not looking very happy, but there's still a little bit of blood left inside of him.
I also wouldn't look and be very happy with that face. Well, let's get that blood outside of him.
That's
Ooh.
again. Wow.
Another Snake Eyes on advantage. What the fuck?
Yeah, but there is a hit.
Instead of laughing, he's like actually rolling around out of the way.
Yep. Unfortunately, this time he rolled his jugular into the blade.
Poor fucker.
Yep. Hey, and GM got some temporary hit points for eating face.
Okay, Grobblespots takes another, like, the rest of a minute to finish laughing. Full 60 seconds.
Yep. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I always forget he can do this. Oh, it's part of a short rest.
Well, I feel like we probably could take a short rest, couldn't we? Catch our breath.
Alright, well, let's see here. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're in the second half of the day right now.
What does the rest of the party think? You're all very quiet. Like, do we want to take a short rest? Do we want to push on? Words.
I don't even think I took any damage or spent any resources.
I spent resources but did not take damage.
I think the thing I did, it can only be done once per day, so...
I guess I spent my arrows, but those don't refresh on a short rest.
Yeah, I didn't spend any, like, short rest resources. Oh wait, right, I get my Bardic Inspiration on short rests now.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry
Welcome
about that.
back. Well, I guess we could just push on then, if you really want to.
Phone rang and my grandmother's the only one at home, aside from me.
That'd do it. Alright, God, what even was I using for an overworld theme? I don't think I had one, so let's go back to this. Okay. So we're gonna push onward.
Yep.
Towards Beaky Clearing here.
That's our goal.
Let's go ahead down here. Roll for a random encounter.
Nope.
Oh roll for a cunning artisan.
All right. We're good.
Alright.
Oh, actually. Can do thin lines. I can do thin lines. Oh.
All right. Yep. So no random encounter there. Where are we gonna move to next?
Going.
Yeah, this definitely looks like an eyeball, so I'm gonna say that's a nose.
I'll say it's. I think it's in the realm of possibility. Who's controlling the party token?
I mean, not me. That would involve the lizard taking initiative.
Yeah, I guess I am. One more.
All right.
Oops.
You stumble across
Uh-oh.
a familiar-looking green herb growing next to some trees.
Oh, like the stuff we found in the mansion?
Mm-hmm.
Yoink!
All right. Already has one more green herb.
One bad herb and she do what I yoinky.
And the sun is starting to go down. You probably have around about 1 more hour's worth of travel before things start getting dark.
Maybe we should make camp. Maybe it is a good idea. Autumn, you're the wilderness expert.
We are very close to our destination, but we would make it just after it gets dark. Who lacks dark vision here?
Me.
I pull out my drift globe.
All right, yeah, let's go one more tile down and call it a rest there.
All right. So, actually, this is still kind of zoomed out, so I'm probably gonna just put the party token here. Whee!
Oh.
Yep, so you set up camp.
Okay. Growl spots. Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna use a ritual to cast. Lumen's tiny hut. Generate a little tent for us.
Yep. Okay. So, the rest is uneventful. This doesn't seem like you've attracted all that much attention, so anything that does notice the indestructible dome of force decides it's not worth it. So, take a long rest. Recover spell slots and HP and all that jazz.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, why am I saying that? I didn't lose anything significant.
Recover your once per day Tasha's hideous laughter.
My once per day laughing. The kind of weak racial ability I put in because it was a cool idea.
And so far has about a 66% chance success rate on shutting down the entire encounter.
Hey, it only shut down one enemy the other time. It missed
Yeah.
on two. It missed on
But it
one.
was,
of them.
the important enemy.
That's, you know, that's just the way control effects go.
It is.
You either hit and it's great, or you miss and it's useless.
Yep. All right. There, look at that. I'm even putting fucking perspective on my little map doodles now. The doorway with an open door, representing a destination.
We've reached 3D.
You did it.
Bird looks like it has really dry eyes. All that sand. What? What? What's going on here?
Totally not a person relaxing on an inner tube holding a drink.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see. No, I see it now.
Okay, so...
I'm quitting D&D and going to art college, everyone.
Well, you know what?
Please don't.
Good for you.
Great artist. What great works of artistic wonder will he do next?
I was gonna draw dicks on stuff with a knife.
No, that's my shtick.
Aha.
Your dick shtick.
Nah.
Excuse me.
All right.
You are excused.
So,
Oh. That's not good.
what?
I might have deleted the party token by accident.
Oh.
Whoops.
I was trying
Well, I
to
guess
clean.
you're not here anymore. What the hell happened to y'all?
I was trying to clean up a mark I made on the map, and I accidentally got the party token too.
Alright, well, you know what's great about the party token?
You can just bring it right back.
I mean, everyone has full control over it, so anyone can drag it back onto the map.
Oh wait, that's just in the...
It's just in your library.
I'm stupid as hell. I will be right back real quick. I need to refill my coffee because I'm clearly not awake.
This is why I always make the mistake of, you know, forgetting to put the party on the object layer, because I'm never on the object layer.
Yeah, I feel that sometimes. Well, no, I spend most of my time on the object layer. Or the Fog of War layer. Because I don't get pro mode, so I have to do it all manually.
Honestly, like, aside from very specific circumstances, it's more of a hassle than it's worth. And even then, it's probably more of a hassle than it's worth in the certain situations in which it's not. It's just that bad.
What is a hassle?
The Fog of War dynamic lighting nonsense.
Okay. Let's go. We all rested?
I'm rested.
Yeah.
Alright.
I didn't
Waiting for Gar.
use any resources, so I don't really need to update anything.
Actually, that probably ought to be a closed door rather than an open door, but whatever. Closed door would look like a rectangle, and at least this one has extra lines and shit on it.
Okay, sorry. There aren't currently any tokens on this page that take a turn. Right-click a token and choose Add a Turn. You can also use the shortcut Control-U to add groups quickly.
So, obviously, since we're not in combat, we're not in initiative order. Anyway, yeah, so you see probably about half an hour's journey to the south of you, a wooden structure that sort of is built into the entrance to the forest there.
That's a little weird. That might also be our destination. Autumn, what do you think? You're the wilderness
Well,
expert.
it is the tip of the nose. Looks like we've discovered our way.
All right.
If it ends
Wanna
up
know
just
more
like
about those statues?
packed with herbs and because it's a plague doctor, I'm gonna be really upset.
I just need to put the finishing touches on this map. 35 pixels, because I like doing the double scale thing.
I'm gonna mute my microphone really quick.
And then plop down everyone's tokens on the actual object layer. And hope that... Why is none of it showing any visibility? Oh, okay, just because the view is weird. Alright. So you step into the structure, which, now that you look more at it, appears to just go straight into one giant tree.
Ooh! Giant trees you can go into. This is both in and out of character.
So, you're inside a tree. There's a hollow area in front of you. This probably should be... Pardon me a moment while I finish doing my dynamic lighting nonsense. Okay. So, there's a hollow area in front of you, and sort of a pillar, I guess, made of wood. Just crawling around through a hollow tree.
Hollow tree.
Well, I don't trust I don't trust trees.
My grandfather told me he lived in a hollow tree.
Seem to remember another ranger who disliked trees.
I don't trust hollow trees. What are they hiding?
They're dead, Jim.
Is that? But okay, does this tree look dead?
Unless they're magical, then they can be alive.
Well, why would you want to be inside a living thing? Ew.
Have
Yeah.
you never...
Those are always the worst dungeons.
Only if they're made of bones and organs and stuff. Not if they're made of plant.
No, it's still kind of weird.
It is.
Got it. Next dungeon's a giant fish.
Oh god.
Please God, no.
The RPG
I mean,
classics.
I mean, if there's gonna be a giant fish dungeon, this is the realm to do it on. But
We're
I
hit.
mean, hell, we already know that we're destined for a water temple, so we might as well get the fish dungeon out of the way too.
We're hitting all the
A fish
classics.
water dungeon? Sure.
Oh, and just wait what happens until we went into the realm of cheese.
We're
semi-elemental plane of ranch dressing.
we're hitting all the classics so far. You know, we got caves, ruins, water world, hollow tree. Apparently, we're gonna get fish next.
If he can bring himself to make a fish dungeon, I'll do it.
Do it.
Man, I play randomizers just for the shit of it, so, like, whipping up a Jabu Jabu isn't gonna be a problem for me. Anyway, so yes, there appears to be sort of a barked over entryway on the eastern side here.
I poke it with my rapier.
It makes a noise.
Like a does it okay, it doesn't stick.
Nope.
Alright, here,
Is
let me
it
see
a
if I
door?
have-
It looks like a sort of door that maybe would open if something else in the room were to happen.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for something else in the room.
Mm-hmm.
What do my elf eyes see?
Well,
Well, you see another, opening up here on the west side,
Okay.
and I probably actually ought to put this obvious pressure plate on the floor so that it shows up.
Is this
There.
one of those split party dungeons?
Well, there's an obvious pressure plate on the floor.
What happens if I stand on the pressure plate?
You?
I mean, if someone wants to stand on the pressure plate, they can stand on the pressure plate.
It could be trapped. It's hard to tell.
Don't you have detect traps?
Nah, well, I do. I step on the trap.
Alright, so you step on the pressure plate.
Just
Go
a moment.
over here.
Sorry, my little bobbles popped up over it.
Okay. So the pressure plate, depresses under your weight. Oh, that's quiet. Let me turn that up.
well, I'll happily investigate it.
So if you turn that down and then turn this up.
What? Like, I didn't see a
Alright,
pressure.
that's the closest we're gonna get, I guess. Alright, so as soon as Autumn steps on the pressure plate, the barky-looking door thing just slides open into... Probably ought to have put dynamic light barrier there too, but whatever.
Okay, I'm going to step off the pressure plate.
Okay. It remains depressed.
Okay.
You really
Oh.
hurt its feelings.
I feel bad for
Poor
it.
thing. That poor pressure plate. Why'd you do such a thing?
Well, it was under a lot of pressure.
Well, now it is.
Oh, frig. That's what happens when I come up with the layout before coming up with all the puzzles. So there's another bark door to the west in this room.
Wait, what? This room is... Hold on. Otto, follow me.
Circle. I'm following you.
Look, if you keep going in one direction, you come all the way back around to the entrance.
Oh my god.
I think this room is haunted.
It could
Darling,
be
it's
just
called a circle.
Yeah, it could just be a circle.
But it's a long tube.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit like a.
Have you noticed that you're turning slightly to your right
Reminds me of
if you
one
go
of our
around
houses.
this way?
Well, yeah, I have to. It curves that way.
Except with the whack and all
Exactly.
the polished wood.
That's how geometry works, dear.
Let's see.
I flunked out of
Yeah.
geometry in college.
Giant snakes are tree dungeon enemies, right?
I mean, giant
Yeah.
snakes live in trees.
Giant snakes.
Right.
Jeff, do you want to know a secret about giant tree dungeons? Just put the same things in them as you would in a jungle and a forest dungeon. Spiders, snakes, monkeys.
I don't want to turn GM into giant snake. I just want to put the token on the map.
Oh, can we turn him into a giant snake?
Do
mean,
you
it
want
might-
the end of the giant snake?
Might not be the smartest move. Okay. So during some of your laps around the room, you notice that there's a button set into the southern wall of the central pillar.
I push it.
Okay.
Just immediately.
Without
As soon
without
as
hesitation.
As soon as I see it. Ooh, button!
Yep. So you hear a slithering sound, and a hissing, and a giant fuck-off snake drops in from the ceiling behind you.
Oh shit, cool. Oh, that's cool.
Where are we? Here?
Oh,
We're in the yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So the snakes are hissing, and red on yellow, so
Oh yeah, that's bad news.
that is not. These are not your garden variety snakes.
I have something loud going on my end, so I'm gonna mute my microphone for a bit, but I'll still be here.
Yep.
Archidel is both awed and terrified. These things are beautiful, but they're so big and scary.
I thought you said odd, as in like ODD, and I was like, yeah.
I can do that too.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Speaking of, it is initiative time for those of you who have not yet rolled initiative.
I rolled initiative
brain fart.
after I clicked off my token because I wanted to get a better look at the snake.
There we go.
All right.
I just used the token action roll initiative. Make sure that I'm always selecting my token when I roll initiative.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have a special token action that hides the roll, so you don't get spammed with D20s whenever I'm rolling things for NPCs. It's great,
Mm-hmm.
but it pops them up on the tracker, so you know they're there. All right. Anyway, Autumn, all of a sudden, giant fuck off snakes.
Fuck that shit. I don't have beast speech. Alright, seeing that a snake is going for tracks, I'm just going to loose an arrow in its general direction. Actually, I'm gonna planar warrior it first. And this is with advantage. Uh, 21 hit
21 does in fact hit.
for 15 damage.
All right.
Then I'm gonna follow it up with another arrow. 28 hit? Does a nat 20 hit?
For an additional 15 damage. All right.
30 damage and 2 arrows? Not bad.
Yep, not bad at all.
Nope.
Snake is very much not happy at this turn of events. And so it reacts by doing the thing animals do where they just kind of lash out and attack whoever's nearest. Sorry, Otto.
Though. Oh. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so we're not gonna go with the whole madness effect, but that is 7 damage and a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay. And I accidentally put advantage on. My bad.
That's fine.
A
No, you
short-term madness is just like a
Yeah, I know, but like the DM guide is underneath the server right now.
why
because it was on the chair, and the chair was the only place to put the server.
Why?
Because I don't have a rack for the server.
I have a rack for my servers. Come on.
I have
Alright.
a-
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Otto passed his save, so he is not tripping on acid.
Oh, thank you.
So I guess GM is gonna go this way and attack the other snake. Oops. That should be at normal, although both of those hit anyway. Should be without the rage. Alright, so 19 damage. Ooh. Artie!
Hi.
Actually, is the DM guide still under the server, or is it in the other room?
These snakes are eating my friends. I don't like that.
I'm just saying that DMG is doing some heavy lifting right now.
Well, I'm not gonna produce flame inside inside a giant tree, because that would be a bad idea. So I'm just gonna longbow it.
Okay, I'm no longer making gross noises into the microphone as I eat a burger.
Now I am.
Oh, now I want a burger.
Uh,
Hey! Does a
I'm
nat
getting a
20
burger.
hit?
Nope, nat 20 is not good enough.
What?
Pruth, you're gonna make food noises.
Oh,
Please
you're
mute.
being sarcastic.
Yes.
Next time you get a longbow in the face. There. 9 piercing damage.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
not even gonna shoot an arrow at you, I'm just gonna hit you with a longbow.
So, Snake B.
Yeah, this guy.
Nope, other snake.
No, I hit. No, that's
I know.
that's. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know who you hit. Whoops. That's not the skull biting.
It'd be really funny if it was, but
It
it's
is,
not.
yes. Nope. And the barbarian has to make a constitution save. Yeah.
mm,
It's actually very hard for him to fail that. His roll of 5 or below, 4 or below.
Yep. Alright. Trex. It
All
was a
right.
snake lever all along.
Yeah, it sure was. I got Zelda'd on. I'm gonna hide behind Autumn, because while I'm not afraid of giant snakes, I really don't feel like getting bit. And I'm going to drop this.
Last time you got bit by a snake, you saw the Feywild.
24 hit points. Oh god, sneak attack was on. I'm sorry. 24 hit points of sleep in that area.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Well, I guess I should have expected that. Alright, I'll bonus action, use my Bardic Inspiration to give Otto a Bardic D8, I think it is at this point. Yes.
oh,
Add a D8 to, well, you know,
Yeah, you get a D8 that can apply to...
a lot of rolls.
Yep.
Ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
oh, sweet.
Pretty much any D20 roll you make. As
Sure,
long as
great.
you decide whether or not to use it before I announce the result.
Okay. All right. I'm going to insightful fighting the snake.
Yeah, I mean, snakes are actually pretty good at deception, but like typically, you know,
It's still an animal.
they're not so good on the whole like dueling sort of thing.
Okay.
Like it sort of grasps the concept of protecting its weak points, but doesn't quite know what a dagger is.
Welp.
Yup.
There.
All right. On
Good
bubbles.
chunk.
All right. And top of the order. Back to Autumn.
Autumn with the stabs.
Yep. So, regardless of whether or not advantage was supposed to be applied there, that's 3 hits. Alright, 29 damage. Snake is looking not happy at all.
I might want to look at.
It's going to rear back and strike at Autumn with its venomous fangs.
Oh. Oh.
And Autumn sees the Feywild.
Welp.
Frig, I actually probably ought to grab the book and see. Because as written...
Oh, the madnesses are in Roll20.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's where I just looked them up and found that, like, they're so annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Alright, 36. Yeah, you see the Feywild, and you do not like it. It is terrifying. That it's like Batman Begins. I don't know if any of you remember the scene where, like, Scarecrow's fear gas gets turned back on him, and he sees Batman as this crazy demon.
Oh. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, that, but the snake. So Autumn is now terrified of that one snake. And must run away from it.
Could always stabulate the other snake.
Yep. So GM swings and a hit and a hit. Come on. There we go. 13. All right. Artie.
Artie?
Snake is still bad, but
Meaning jerk snake.
let me see what I have here. Will lesser restoration work if?
I mean, probably, since it's a short-term madness. Let me just double check exactly what the book recommends.
Is it because of a poison?
It is, yeah, it's because of the hallucinogen
So
in fangs.
Artie actually has an easier way to solve that. If she has protection from poison ready.
I don't.
Oh.
I have detect poison and disease. I haven't read the entire spell list.
I remember protection from poison.
Anyway,
is
yeah.
It might be a higher level one.
Second
I
level
step up.
druid.
Oh, okay then.
I haven't gotten any 4th level spells because apparently I picked way too many spells and I can't pick any 4th level spells. Anyway. Hey, Autumn. Hey, Autumn. Shh. Shh.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I mean, it is technically a venom, so. And frankly, it's spending a 2nd level spell to erase something these guys try to inflict with every physical attack, so. Sure. Autumn is no longer tripping balls. Snake 2.
It's a bad status effect.
Yep. Snake 2, bites at GM, but doesn't actually, bite. Trex.
Okay. Sleep didn't work, and that makes perfect sense. Because sleep has fallen way off. So, I'm just gonna fall back to how I deal with enemies I can't talk to, lie to, or otherwise beguile with magic, and that is I'm going to shoot them a lot.
Yep.
This one is on
That was a good thing.
the one that Autumn is attacking. Oh, I'm sorry. That won't apply, although technically I meet the conditions for it, but it won't apply. 9 force damage.
Yep.
Alright, then I'm gonna turn my Eldritch Blast on the other one then. Ooh! There we go. Took it a moment to roll that die. 9 force damage. Okay. So 9 on both.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fucking hide.
Auto.
Alright.
I pushed the snake button, and we got snakes.
Okay. Because I'm small enough I can occupy the same space as somebody.
Yep.
Okay. Making sure. Alright.
Because you got that halfling deal going on. Although diagonal movement is still only 5 feet, so that would work either way.
Yep.
That's a hit.
That one was so close.
Alright.
Yeah, technically it wasn't, because simulated dice are just
19.
simulated, but
So, Snake is looking very, very unhappy. Autumn. There's the sound of snake combat to the northwest.
snake battle. Aw.
Well, the crit fail misses, but the other one hits.
Is it gonna try to dunk on her in response?
No, because that rule doesn't apply to players.
Ah, okay.
Because I have asymmetrical crit fails,
Nope,
because,
that's-
like, seriously, getting AOO'd because you rolled a nat 1 is great for you guys and terrible to happen to you guys.
Yeah. That's the good. I was gonna say that's the good decision to make.
Yep. Alright, so it is still standing, or slithering, or whatever.
Well, they can stand.
verb- Whatever verb it is that happens to snakes.
I mean, like,
So,
they can stand.
yeah.
It looks different, but they can stand. If you can knock a goo thing prone, you can knock a slime
Oh,
prone.
yeah,
You can knock a snake prone.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother rolling for damage, he said, while rolling for damage.
That's a snake chopping axe at work. Well. What the
I had to go through all the trouble to, like, actually find a version of that works. So,
Did anyone
plan
else
it
hear
every
that?
chance I get.
This place is weird.
You come to another door that oops, caps lock is still on. That would be silly.
We
This
followed it.
cube is not a circle.
We followed a hint on a random statue and have found ourselves inside some kind of tree labyrinth.
Oh, good, another maze.
Well, I don't know if it's a maze. So far, well, no, there's been that one dead end. I guess it is technically a maze.
Yep. All right. So this door doesn't appear to be linked up to any mech. In fact, it looks to be just an ordinary door. Like it has a knob and everything.
I poke it with my rapier.
It does not make a noise.
Okay. Open the door.
All right.
They're sure. Want to sure that they're sure you don't want to make sure it'll eat us. Okay, never mind.
It didn't stick to my sword, so...
So this room has piles of leaves in the corners.
It's a circle, but, you know... Okay.
Oh, now you know what a circle is.
Well, yeah, this is a circle.
The other
What?
one's a donut.
Yeah, that was like a big tube that was, like, enchanted to twist upon itself.
Oh my god. It was just a circle with something in the middle.
What?
Such
It was
dark
a
magic.
donut. It was a donut.
11.
No, it wasn't.
It's a giant tree donut.
I don't...
It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Do you know what a donut is?
Yes, it's a circle with a hole in the middle.
Chucks pulls out a donut.
Yeah, okay.
It's a circle with a hole in the middle.
Ha!
Okay. That wasn't a circle with a hole in the middle. That was a tunnel. A twisty tunnel.
Bill, you talking to your cat?
It's up to you.
Hold on.
I can bring it down, or you can just, if you want to come up, whenever.
Okay.
What do you want?
I'll come up.
Okay.
Sorry, they're just asking me about food.
Oh, it's your dad talking to you. Okay.
It sounded like you.
I mean, it is his dad, so...
Yeah, we
Yeah,
sound
just-
very similar.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's kind of how hereditary stuff works.
Yep.
I sound like my mom, so yeah.
Either way, again, we've got 4 piles of leaves.
Artadel pokes one with the end of her staff.
Which one do you poke?
This one.
All right.
Oh no! I hate it when he says that.
So it stirs itself up into a roughly humanoid shape.
What the fuck is that?
Shambling mound?
It is a pile of plant matter.
No, I mean, like, in character, that's Growlspot's going, what the fuck is that?
Artadel has seen animate piles of plant matter before, presumably.
I mean,
Is it hostile?
Probably. It doesn't seem happy that you poked it.
I poked it gently. Alright, what? I'm gonna make a knowledge check. What kind of knowledge do I need?
Well, I would say nature would be likely to tell you the most about this particular creature here. Yeah, so you know that sometimes weird magical shit can happen, and like plants get struck by lightning and just kind of become these weird plant golems.
Okay.
I mean, they're sort of like the free range organic equivalent to a gelatinous cube. They just kind of slop on over stuff and eat it.
Gross. And
So
there are 4 of them in this room.
Ascribing malevolence to them is going a little far. They just kind of do.
Okay. I mean, they don't really have brains.
No.
Not like those fish dudes or the snakes.
They're just
Nope.
kind of they're basically like bugs.
Bugs have brains.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
these
bugs,
guys
they're
are
just
kinda
doing their thing.
I'd say they're more like worms.
Those are just bugs without shells.
Not all bugs have shells.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like worms.
Anyway.
Are
Is
there
it-
4 of them in this room, or did I just get lucky?
I mean, you found one of them that is up in your face and is going to attack very shortly.
Okay, should I attack it? Not my turn. Oh, ow, ow.
So, what's your AC?
My AC currently is 17.
All right.
That's gonna hurt.
Ow, ow, ow.
So that's 29 damage, and it slurped on over you.
Help, guys!
Well, that's bad.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, stop covering your mouth to yell while you're being attacked by the ooze.
Mm,
Anyway, I suppose I'll just keep on initiative order from last time.
Okay.
Oh. Is this thing considered acted yet?
Yes, it opened up the fight.
It
Alright.
ate me, Autumn!
No, it just has you grappled right now.
It's going to eat you. Don't rush
It's
it.
trying to eat me, Autumn!
Why don't
It
you
is
negotiate
actively
it? You're the
trying.
plant person.
You're a ranger!
Alright,
You're
alright.
a- You're a freaking Eladrin! You have plants growing on your person!
Yes, and yes, and yes.
Well, now I'm really mad because someone brought up my hair flowers again.
I think they're pretty.
13 plus 13 is 30, plus 10 is 40. Yep.
Yep.
So it is decidedly unhappy. GM, I guess, is gonna
Hmm.
Ooh, I don't
Based
actually.
on an iguana.
go around like that, so he doesn't ever walk through a threatened square.
Hey, Artie, do you know if they're, say, vulnerable to
doesn't have to.
anything?
She, in fact, from what she remembers hearing anyway, because they were animated by lightning, definitely don't hit them with lightning.
Also, I'm inside of it.
Yep. You also recall that, being living plants, they tend to not burn so well. And being animate plants, it's hard to freeze them.
Okay, I have an option.
Yes, and yes. Okay. So, Artanel, you are grappled.
What can I do while I'm grappled?
You can take most actions as normal. You cannot move, Or you can roll either athletics or acrobatics to attempt to escape the grapple.
I'ma hit it.
That's a hit.
I haven't used my catchphrase in a bit.
Okay. So, you bonk it upside the face.
What it's currently using for a face.
Mhm. And yeah. Now it eats you.
Oh,
Ow!
wow.
Ah. Blinded or restrained and unable to breathe. Okay.
Yep.
Becca.
At the start of its next turn.
Okay.
Trex, that fucking thing just ate Artie.
Well, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's like really fucked up, huh? Well, I have multiple solutions to this problem. I heard once that plants don't like when you go to deal with weeds, you spray them. So maybe this will help. Make a DC 15 Constitution save. Oh, exactly enough. Dang. Okay, and well, Otto still has his dies, so hey, Autumn, take a Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, thanks.
Is that a save negates?
It's a
Yeah.
save negates.
Okay. So that was something I did prefer about 3rd edition 3.5 is that like it would specifically say, save half, save negate.
Yeah.
Did you want to give this to Artie, the one currently being swallowed?
I mean, you're going before her.
Alright.
I figure if we kill it fast enough, you don't need to worry.
Otto!
Okay. Do-do-do. Ah!
Ooh.
Speaking
Finally.
of killing it fast enough. Oh, what do you mean finally? You crit fucking against
I
the
know.
Samoyeds.
He also snake-eyed, so oh fuck.
That's
10, 20, 38.
All right, Autumn.
Well,
I would say these things are big meat shields, but they're literally not made of Jesus fuck.
Oh my god. Just hold on to those Bardic Inspirations then.
All right.
so another 34 damage.
So Autumn goes into full-on weed whacker mode. Right. The wall gets plastered with mulch. Smells like a swamp in here. Artie pops out unharmed.
Fuck.
Yay.
That was 71 damage. In less than a turn.
You have 2 strikers. Wait until we're like level 20. Oh man, I want to grab a 3-level dip into fighter. It would be so good for my character.
Sure. Well, now I'm hesitant.
I say we can't argue that you haven't been training with martial weapons. So.
Growlspots is going to hide behind Otto and conjure a bonfire beneath this pile of leaves.
Okay. that pile of leaves burns.
Okay.
You're in a.
There is a key underneath it.
Hey!
Ah,
What were you gonna say, Autumn?
Okay. Looks like you got this.
Like, smugly saunter over, pick up the key, and, like, dangle it for a moment. Like, yeah. Now who's starting fires in giant trees?
Yep. So in the north part of the wall, you see a door with a big iron chain with a padlock on it.
Well, I used the key I just obtained to unlock the padlock.
The chains fall off the door, but in the process, the key snaps in half.
Well, okay.
And I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight because we got about 20 more minutes, and I could definitely use some time to finish, polishing the dungeon.
Okay.
That's fair. Don't look at what I'm entering in my inventory.
Okay, I won't.
All right. Well, good stuff. We have. It's more like 15 minutes, really.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're really close to the end here.
And plus, like Bill already has dinner ready.
yeah.
So.
I'm actually kind of starving at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, go get dinner. This was fun.
This was enjoyable. I managed to kill things.
And we'll do more. We'll do more next week, and maybe we won't get such ridiculous dice.
I mean, just think of it as as making up for all the times that you have shit dice.
Well, this session was wild because it was all either 1s or 20s.
Yeah.
Like, look
I
at
don't fucking-
scroll back through the chat log and look at all the red and green.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
was gonna say,
Christmas.
two different, snake eyes on D20 rolls there.
Oh, actually, question: are we meeting next week? Because that is the beginning of holiday season.
I mean, I don't have any plans, so
Neither do I. So
Just checking. Just want to check, just to be sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for the session, and see you next time.
yep.
I'll
See
see
ya.
you later. Thank
And thank you for coming by. I was gonna do a new thing, but don't have the time this evening. So next time I will do a thing, and it'll be a thing. It'll be a delightful thing that you'll be able to maybe, or it'll suck. I don't know. But for now, stay safe and all that shit. Bye.